Priyanka, has India responded to Pakistan's actions yesterday at all?
Well, Dar, officially, the Indian government has responded to Pakistan's 5-point action plan against the government's decision to bifurcate the the Indian-administered Kashmir and also revoke the autonomous status of the region, which was largely supported or overwhelmingly supported by the members of the parliament in both houses here in New Delhi. But we have heard from senior BJP leaders who maintain India's stated position for decades that Kashmir is India's internal issue, and they have been saying this to both Pakistan and China, who claim parts of the Kashmir region as their own. The Indian government hasn't really responded to Pakistan's action, but we are hearing that the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be addressing the nation in a few hours' time, and we are wondering what exactly he's going to say to appease the people in Kashmir, because for most of these people still will have no access to speech because they continue to remain under complete communications lockdown.
All right, Priyanka Gupta there in New Delhi. Priyanka, thank you. Let's cross over now to Kamal Hyder. He joins us live now from Islamabad. Kamal, so Pakistan has expelled the Indian ambassador, suspended trade with India. So what does Pakistan hope to achieve by these measures?
Well, first of all, it appears that Pakistan is sending a very clear signal. There's always a pecking order when it comes to diplomacy, because every time there's a deadlock and talks break down, the talks come down to secretary level. Then after that, if there is room for improvement, it goes up to foreign minister level, and then prime minister to prime minister level. But because those talks have been deadlocked, the two sides have not even had secretary level talks for years, Pakistan decided that it was now time to send a signal that after the Indian unilateral move, that diplomacy was back to zero. The issue of bilateralism was dead, because in 1972, the two countries came together, agreed that all outstanding issues, including the issue of Kashmir, would be settled through bilateral talks. So now Pakistan is mulling over what treaties are still valid, and Pakistan is also sending a signal that diplomacy is now cut off, and the only way now is for the international community to step in. Pakistan will also be sending a delegation to China, we are told, and they will, of course, be coming out with a line of action.
All right, and Kamal, so what are the next steps Pakistan is likely to take then?
Well, first of all, it has been decided that Pakistan is going to take this to the Security Council. Obviously, China has got the veto power, so China is on board, because as you saw, China is gravely concerned about its own territorial disputes with India, and especially on the issue of Ladakh. So what is going to happen is, first, a diplomatic offensive. Secondly, the Pakistani military forces have been told to stay in a vigilant mode, on a state of alert, and that means that Pakistan, of course, will also be beefing up her positions along the international border. So all kinds of moves on the table.
All right, Kamal Hyder there in Islamabad. Kamal, thank you.